Hello, 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 everybody. Your boy got a new microphone, first and foremost, so if I sound crisper, cleaner, weirder, that is exactly why. Also, this footage, listen, I want to say that I want to take the opportunity to teach my thought process on a lot of these things, but in reality I got about 100 unit kills with Javs alone, and I didn't want the footage to go to waste. Unfortunately, I forgot to unmute my microphone during this gameplay, and then I also was watching a video for about the first 5 minutes. Now you're not gonna obviously hear any of that because it doesn't matter. I was watching a video about Warno. It's like Wargame Red Dragon, but more. Anyway, doesn't matter. Completely irrelevant, and not something we're gonna hear. So we're getting pushed right now. Our friendlies, aka enemies in blue, they just trebbed the or they're trebbing now the tower. That's gonna cause a good amount of damage. We're fortunately pretty much on the stairs at this point with the shields, so I think like only one or two of those shields ended up getting yeeted out of existence there, but overall not bad with that treb. This longsword is going to go down because, well, it's just completely out of position. His buddies left him to die. It is what it is. It just is what it is. We see enemy Javs coming up. They're doing their throw. I don't really know how they got a second throw out that fast. Maybe they hit their 4 and then they threw. But we're going to go ahead and double shot these guys just because we know that they're going to be on cooldown for anything that's going to be useful against us there. And we can just go ahead and take them out. All right. So those Javs, we got, I think it was 4, maybe 5 kills out of them, which is pretty good. However, our Javs are now out of ammo, so we cannot harass those Mace Sergeants down there or any of the heroes that are pushing. Now, these Javs, we do get a bomb on them, which is solid. You really want to abuse the crap out of that if you can. Unfortunately, I only had my bomb. I didn't have my unit. There was only one hero that followed up there. The Halbs weren't there. We got game audio kicking in now, by the way. So, obviously, I smartened up at some point and paused that video, and now this is okay to now listen to. So, going forward from there, we see the enemy Javs. We're going to throw onto those. That's going to be our main target. Obviously, we see that there is a red targeting reticle. We're not too worried about that just because we do have a little bit of elevation here. Javs, they also throw just outside the red or the targeting zone, right? So you see the blue on the ground, you can throw a little bit outside of that, especially if you have elevation. That goes for a lot of range units. So something to keep in mind when you're being a little rat and supporting your team from far away, which is exactly what we're doing in this game. We are supporting our team from up here. So I am going to, however, go ahead and cut this forward. We end up getting B for pretty much free. We end up getting supply for free. There's really not a lot that happens. The team or the enemy team kind of just, onesies and twosies push in. It's not a great defense on the B and A point. I'm sure we've all been there. So let's go ahead and cut forward. All right, so now we've taken C. We're pushing in. Our friendly shields have just pushed in like completely solo. I don't really know why they didn't have a lot of support except for one other hero. Our Javs are almost out of ammo because I was trying to be cheesy and throw over the wall and snipe things, but it wasn't working. And so fortunately the shields get out. The Halbs are there. The Cav is here, and we're gonna go ahead and swap off units here because there's no reason for us to still have Javelineers. So we're gonna go ahead and pull our IPG out and not be useless to the team. Granted, we do have about 80 unit kills. Some of that are, I would argue honestly like maybe 15, maybe 20 of those are serfs. And from the early game, overall though, I think we've gotten really good use. We have Halbs here, we have 40s here, we have ISG, we have Houndsmen. Our IPG are on the way. This is one hell of a fight. But we're not winning it. We're not doing like any damage. I don't see the Halbs anymore. Okay, I think the Halbs died. Yeah, the Halbs are all dead. What happened to the Halberdiers? That doesn't make any sense. They were in the ISG. Okay, so I just wanted to go back real quick and look to see what happened to these Halbs. Oh, that sucks so much, actually. The hero walked all the Halbs straight into the freaking shields, into the stalwarts, and they're not going to do very well, especially while they're moving. That sucks. Back to it. All right, so we are Yeah, not doing a whole lot. I mean, we picked off these horses, which is not bad. They got jabs off to the side, janissaries off to the left side over there. They got those what are those jabs that are the retieri guys? They throw it like straight up in just a straight line. There's no arch to them at all. So they got jab sergeants and the rets whatever off to the side. We see this musket. It's in an unfortunate situation. Poor fluffy little rabbit. I ask, you know, hey, do you want help out of there? But the team is capitalizing on this man's failure, which, I mean, hey, it is what it is. We hit V on the unit, let him get a little pokey poke in there. Team decides to jump in there. I wouldn't really recommend if you see an enemy is stuck, maybe don't go in. But fortunately, one of our guys does get out, and the other one he is struggling a little bit. But we know it's possible, so I end up helping him out here because I could tell he's kind of having a hard time trying to figure this one out. So we're just mimicking what we saw that Nadachi do real quick. Yeah, he's not getting it. He's shaking his head no on the horse. He's like, help, no, don't come in. Oh, wait a second, you got out. Oh, okay, and that's that. He's out now. We can actually play the game and fight. Now he did call his unit over. We can hear his character yelling. So fortunately, he does have something here. It would have really sucked if his hero or his unit was useless because his hero got stuck. I do bomb that whatever that ret whatever Jav unit is, but I don't walk my IPG in time, which is super silly of me. I knew I was gonna bomb them. I should have walked them in first. This way, I could walk onto the unit, kill the unit, get complete value out of the IPG because we call off a gold unit. You know, leadership value wise, that's complete value. That guy right there almost died. I think what's his name? He's not a Scorpio, right? Was it a chain dart or something like that? Sword and dart or something? I don't know, dude. All I know is that the class is super annoying. But hey, it's really good to lock down heroes, so I guess that's a good thing. Team is trying to figure out where we're gonna push. This is the classic: you go first, no, I go first, no, you go first, and okay, I'm going, okay, but you're not joining me, so I'm not gonna go. Actually, I'm pinging twice. We got cavalry coming over. We saw the hero go, right? We saw the hero go. That's why I started doing the double ping there. He's going with his cav, which means it is go time for us. I'm committing my unit. We're going to kill off that golden Jav unit. And I do end up getting just a little too greedy. Just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. I feel like I could push these, win against them. They got their double throw up. Kill off a lot of my unit. Even absolutely mortar my horse. Mortar my horse. So that does actually really suck, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. We're gonna go back for our I believe we get our halberdiers here and we go forward from there, find another push. All you can do is continue pushing. We have 6 minutes left, and fortunately we have some Rattan Marksmen, which are actually quite a fun unit. Maybe not for saving last though, maybe a little earlier when there's weaker units. So moving forward here, we have this cav. Unfortunately, they're not able to do a whole lot. I'm surprised the hero, he had charge there. I'm surprised he didn't use it a little earlier. The Rattan Marksmen are here with us. Our halbs are here. They're the only like melee unit. I see allies on the other side. I figure, you know what, now's the time to go if ever. Rattan Marksmen are backing us up. They don't do great against shields when the shields are looking towards them, right? We see a Orochi coming at us. We're gonna move. Our halbs did just get glaive buffed. I could have left them there, but they would have absolutely died to the Orochi. If it was anything but Orochi, I would have left them there. But it is what it is. That glaive buff could have been really good. We're trading fairly decently, but honestly, overall, not very great. Unfortunately, our allies on the other side did not have the best push, so it just is what it is. Shields are showing up a little too late. Dude saved like 10 of his Rattan Marksmen. If that's your last unit, totally fair. We're going to swap to our last unit, which are the good old freaking Javelineers, you know what I'm saying? So now we're back on the right side. Team is in there, but it's not like a very solid push, so we're just going to start poking with our Javs and using this nice little, I believe it's a green ballista, because the drop, which we'll see, is pretty crap. So is what it is. We get a nice little double throw, take out the hero, take out some more of their units, get some big juicy back crits. So you know, just can't complain about that one. That's doing well. Still doing our thing with this ballista, free arty, free kills is what it is. We tried doing a little 4 there. I don't like using the 4 ability on Javelin Sergeants. On IPG, I'm not IPGs, on Imp Javs, it's a little bit easier because they like curve and they target a lot better. But Javelin Sergeants, not so much, so I prefer using the 4 into their, like, if there's a cluster of units, I'll target one of the units and like it'll be like high damage, high focus damage into the main cluster of a unit. That's when I prefer to do it. So like if it's going into ISG that are cover commandered, like that's a perfect time to use the 4 in my opinion when you're using the Javelin Sergeants. Or if you CC a hero pretty well, right? Now we're just letting this dude know how the Onimusha's target. He's, you know, kind of tilted, which is totally fair. I guess he was in his unit. He got absolutely demolished by the Onimusha, even though he was inside his unit, which it is what it is. Hey man, it happens. It's better than getting maul grabbed out of it, right? No, but it's just as annoying, to be really honest with you. It was sarcastic. I missed every single hero there. I didn't realize that one. That's good. Wasted my bomb. Really didn't need to use the bomb there. There was no reason whatsoever. We have our Javs back. We have 1 shot left on this baby. Did we get a kill? All right, we got a unit kill, maybe 2 there, and that is that. And now we got to play with the Javs. We got 40s on the left there. We go in to harass them a little bit because, well, we don't want them there, right? Even though there's only like, what, 4 or 5 maybe? We still don't want them there. They can cancel some cav. They can do some damage. They can cause a serious problem if they are supported well by the enemy team. We see a lot in there, but the team is committing. It is go time. It is go time. I just clap my hands together. It's go time. We kill off those Orochi. We do a little double shot straight into the freaking wall, dude. I wish I noticed that earlier when I was actually playing, because that actually really sucks, because now we have 30 seconds on the double throw, and we could be using it here instead and racking up the kills, helping the team way more, but unfortunately we did not. I'm going to assume that the Imperial Javs are out of ammo, but I mean, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know why else they would be in the front line except maybe to do their throw. I don't know how really tanky they are. I know they do high damage, but with their flying shield, but I don't know if they're really a frontline unit unless there's not a lot up there. But as far as I can tell, there's still a good bit up there that is keeping us back. That's why we haven't moved up. Gonna keep throwing our Javs. We got our double shot off of cooldown now. We're looking to use it. We are looking to use it. The Onimushas are coming back. They did go towards the supply. We ended up capping the enemy supply. We get a good assist. We get a good kill there. Clearing the enemy home point. I go to send the unit back, and then after that, I realize, wait a second, we only have a minute left. Let me bring the unit back over here because I don't want to be completely useless. We need the bodies. We got to kill off the heroes. We got to deny the enemy units. There's so much more that we got to do there than reload some Javelineers. You know what I'm saying? So, not going to do that. Now it's just going to be a little bit of a death match with some, you know, with units in our favor. We have 2 sets of Onimusha, and then we have our Javs. Actually, it might be 1 set. No, 2 sets. 2 sets of Onimusha. We're going to use our Javs since they're not great at hero killing anymore due to their lack of Javs, right? They're out of ammo. I'm going to use them to clog the front there, even though there's really not a lot of units coming. There's like 4 Javs, enemy Javs there. So now it's just going to be clearing everything off, and that's that. That is that. So that's GG. We do, again, have about 100 kills with the Javs alone, which honestly was not bad at all. So hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Next one?